Welcome to episode 2. Now, before I answer why I bought this house, I should tell you there were 7 property viewings before this one. The first was in Toyama, my absolute favorite. The design and everything about it was on point. All I needed to do was to take over, but unfortunately someone made an offer before I did. Even though I was willing to pay more, the seller wasn't interested. The second property was in Yamanashi Prefecture, a small guest house with an incredible view of Fuji-Q Highland, but there was nothing special to make me want to make an offer on it. On to the third property. It's also in Yamanashi. It's a beautiful property with unblocked views of Mount Fuji. I made an offer on it, but eventually backed out because I wasn't comfortable transferring the full purchase price to my real estate agent before the completion date. The fourth property was in Kanazawa. Really liked the character of the building, but ultimately felt it was too small. The fifth property was also in Kanazawa. It's a beautiful machiya with lots of character, but I decided not to proceed with the purchase because there weren't any interesting attractions around the neighborhood. The sixth was also in Kanazawa along a main road, very noisy at the front, and I didn't want to go with it because it didn't fit with the guest experience that I'm looking to create. The seventh property was also in Kanazawa. I made an offer on it, but eventually pulled out, lost my deposit because there was asbestos in the building and the cost to remove it was more expensive than the building. Property 8, we have an abandoned hotel in Hakusan with an outdoor natural onsen, but the location was just too deep into the mountains, too far removed for anyone really. And then came property number 9. Welcome to my house. Come in before the bird comes in. So, my first home, my first place. I'm gonna tear this whole place down and hopefully go to a hotel. This is the original condition. This mark here. This was the previous owner. When he was a teenager, he said he was angry. BAM! And it's been years ever since. And if you come in, you see the ceiling is sloped from the middle. This was basically a sign that the previous owner was a fisherman, like a boat. So that's why they had this kind of ceiling. This is the second floor. Is there money in here? Locked. Let's go up to the third floor. It connects to the seller's house behind. But when we demolish it, we'll cover it up, seal it up. The view from the back. very peaceful. And then the view. Watch your step if you're coming out.
What is this for?
Clothes hanger, and I have no clue.
Okay, better not.
Just leave it. That's the boat to Onomichi. So I've given you a quick tour of the property and the view is simply amazing. But more than just the view, it was also the neighborhood and island that pulled me in. You can hike here, you can cycle, you can swim at the nearby beach. And just around the corner we have a public onsen, restaurants, a local sushi spot, cafes, and an old shopping street that's sleepy but alive, and it's waiting to be rediscovered. Another reason that gave me confidence about this property was knowing that I'm not doing this alone. In fact, the groundwork had already been done by people who believed in this town long before I arrived. Azumi Setoda, Soy Setoda, they came here years ago, not to build something flashy, but to bring the town gently back to life. They restored old homes into boutique, beautiful hotels, cafes, restaurants, bathhouses, and they go one step further by even organizing a half marathon that's going on every year to attract new people, new awareness into the island. So hats off to them. I think they've done a successful job. They've managed to even attract people from the big cities to come to the island to work. And Setoda has been featured in Monocle and Transit magazines. It's quietly becoming a destination for travelers who want something slower, deeper, more meaningful. And more importantly, that's how they attracted me. And that is why I chose this house. I feel that I'm just riding the wave. They started the story. I'm just lucky to join in. And I hope I can do my small part to share this special place with my friends, my family, and maybe you too. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.